Hi Sagittarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your May 2017 mid-month tarot reading. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. So Sag, I am focusing on the last couple of weeks of May. And if you're interested in additional guidance focusing on matters of the heart, love, and relationships, please find me on Vimeo because I am now offering love and relationship readings on Vimeo. I will have the link listed below. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. All right. All right, Sag, so at the bottom of the deck, very nice, we have the Chariot, and this is what I'm looking at as the overall energy for the next couple of weeks. You do have the Chariot, which is the ultimate victory card. So for some of you, you're going to be coming out maybe quite victorious with something. For some other Sages, you might be traveling. You definitely could be traveling. Your vehicle could be very significant. There could be some Sages that maybe you're actually buying a new car. And then for some other Sages, the sign of Cancer could be very significant. For some of you, I can see here that you are moving forward. I think that you're just about ready to move down a new path. So for some of you, this is an empowering energy. You're in the driver's seat. And I think that you're figuring things out right now because you are just about ready to move forward down an exciting new path. Now, energy that is with you right now, I do have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords crossed by the Four of Swords. So very interesting. The Seven of Swords, for some of you, you know, you might be finding something out. The Seven of Swords can represent lies, deception. It is a more sneaky sort of energy. It can be someone who's trying to steal something or someone who's trying to get away with something. But if that's the case, you're definitely finding out about it. For some of you, you're finding out about it and you're choosing to now move forward with the Chariot. You're empowered, Sag. Now, the crossing card, which is either helping or hindering you, we do have the Four of Swords. So for some of you, you know, something could be coming to light and maybe you're actually choosing to maybe get a separation or to spend some time alone, because with the Four of Swords, this is a healing energy, but it also represents you spending some time alone, recharging your batteries, recovering. So for some of you, something could have come to light. You could have found something out and now you're healing. You're healing. Maybe you're going to be spending some time alone. For a small number of you, you might be separated from your partner. And then, you know, the Seven of Swords is also, it is a very risky energy. So the Seven of Swords is a very risky energy. It also can represent you escaping something. So for some of you with this Chariot here, you certainly could be escaping something, trying to get out of something. But then for some other Sages, you know, you might be moving forward. You might be taking some sort of risk or some sort of gamble. With the Four of Swords in the challenge position, for some of you, you know, you're waiting on moving forward. This could be the energy at rest right when I'm filming this. So needing to be patient for some of you. You want to take this risk, but you need to be patient. Now, at the foundation, we have the Eight of Wands. So this could have been things happening quite quickly previously. This also could have been some very important communication that maybe came in for you, Sag. This could be communication going back and forth. But this is a really, really positive energy. So it was either communication that came through that was very significant, text messages, emails, things like that, or, you know, this could have been things happening very quickly, and now maybe things are on hold, or, you know, you're having to be patient. But previously, things could have been happening very quickly. In the more recent past, I have the Four of Wands, which is my happy home card. So family matters could have been very, very significant. This is also a marriage card for me. Committed relationships. But also, you know, 4s represent your foundation, your stability, your security. So for some of you, you could be trying to move house, or maybe some Sages, you could have just moved house. Some of you, you know, I feel like you might have just moved house, but then for some other Sages, I feel like, you know, you possibly could be waiting on moving house. This is something that maybe you're very focused on, wanting to maybe move you and your family to a new location, a new home, with the 4 of Wands. And then with the 8 of Pentacles, this is crowning you. So you're very, very focused, you're very determined. So for some of you, maybe when it comes to traveling, when it comes to maybe moving, you could be very determined. This is something you're devoting a lot of time and energy into, because the 8 of Pentacles is a worker energy. And then for some other Sages, you know, this could have been you landing a new job here with the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you landed a new job, something that you're going to maybe work at for many years to come, or you added like a great deal of stability or security to your life in some way. Maybe this is a job that you really, really love doing. For some of you, you might have to travel for this job, for work now, perhaps. And with the 8 of Pentacles crowning you, you know, if you haven't just landed a new job or started a new job, this could be you thinking about maybe looking for a new job, because energy that's coming up for you in the near future, we have the 2 of Wands, which is you very, very focused on your future. So maybe that's the risk here, is for some of you, you know, maybe you're not happy with what you're doing right now. So you're thinking about, you know, I think I'm going to start looking for a job elsewhere. It could be something like that, because this is you very focused on the future. And like I mentioned earlier, you're just about ready to walk down a new path. It's very, very exciting. For some of you, this could be you making the decision to maybe look for a new job, or making a decision to maybe accept someone's offer, something like that, because we had communication that came through previously. But in the position of your power, I have the Knight of Swords. So just take caution with this. This can be someone who is really charging forward very quickly. So for some of you, you might be in a hurry, and it could be because, you know, things were at rest, or you were having to be patient previously, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to take this risk. Now, for some of you, you know, this could definitely be within the career, or have something to do with, you know, a home. But then for some of you, it might have something to do with a relationship. Like I mentioned earlier, you know, maybe you're taking a break from your partner. Something could have come to light. Because in the position of how those around you are viewing you, I have the 2 of Cups. So we have the 2 of Cups. I have the 2 of Wands here as well. So 2s speak of decisions, but also partnerships. So for some of you, there's a partnership that's quite significant. Maybe it's with a younger air sign person, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Or someone who's acting like the Knight of Swords. He might not necessarily be young, but maybe he's acting a little immature. It could be something like that. So maybe some Sagittarius, you're dealing with this, maybe a little insensitive or immature Knight here. That's just, you know, a possibility for some of you. I highly suggest tuning into Vimeo, because I'm only focusing on love and relationships with that reading. But this is a relationship that some of you are either getting away from this person, you are going to be taking a break, or some of you are getting into a relationship. So for some of you, you're leaving a partnership behind. You could be moving towards a new relationship. And then for some other Sagittarius, you're charging towards a relationship. With this energy, you know, just take caution with this, because this can be a person who's rushing right in. They're in a hurry. So for some of you, you're maybe getting into a relationship really, really quickly. So just know that. But some, you know, some people around you are viewing you as falling in love. You know, maybe you've met the one, for those of you that are getting into a relationship with the 2 of Cups here. This is reciprocated love. And then in the hopes and fears, I do have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a card of victory. So now you have 2 cards of victory, Sag. You have the Major Arcana card, you have the Chariot, and then now you have the Ace of Swords. So there's been something that maybe you've been working on. There's something that you've been working on, and you are going to be victorious. And with the Ace of Swords is victory after dealing with some obstacles. So you are going to be victorious. For some of you, this is that communication coming through. You could have been waiting on this, or that clarity, that truth. And then some of you, like I mentioned, you're moving towards a relationship, but some of you are also maybe moving away from one. And you could be hoping that you're able to use this sword and free yourself from that maybe is no longer serving you with the Ace of Swords here. But the energy that you're actually leaving the month with and starting June with is the Knight of Pentacles. So there also could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person around you that's significant. Or maybe this is you slowing it down. So for those of you that are getting into a relationship, you know, maybe you were very passionate and very excited here at one point, and then now, you know, maybe you've gotten to know this person a little bit more, and now you're deciding to slow it down just a little bit, because the Knight of Pentacles, you know, he's a slower paced knight. So he moves forward at a pace that he's comfortable with, and he also likes to be very, very cautious, and he doesn't move forward unless he's really sure. So I think that some of you, this is you coming through a little bit more grounded, a little practical, and you're being a little bit more cautious at this point. For some other Sages, of course, this could be an earth sign person that maybe is coming through with an offer. This could be a financial opportunity that is coming to you. For some of you, or financial news that's coming in for some of you, but it's very, very positive. What I want to do for you, Sag, is I have my Hanson Roberts Tarot deck here. I'm going to pull you some clarifying cards on the Seven of Swords and then the Four of Swords. So I'm pulling 3 additional clarifying cards for Sagittarius for the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. Clarification on the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. What is this all about for Sag? Financially, I think it's going to be a great month for you, Sag, with the Eight of Pentacles and then the Knight of Pentacles coming in with the Four of Wands in the recent past. I think financially you're in a really, really good place. So I did just have the Empress come out, Five of Cups, and the Six of Rods. All right. So for some of you, maybe this situation, and it could be a situation involving 3 people with the Seven of Swords here, because then I have the Empress, which is a 3. So there could be a situation involving 3 people for some of you, and that's why we have this Five of Cups. Maybe, unfortunately, some Sages, you might have found out that someone was lying to you or cheating on you. And that could be why we have the Five of Cups here, finding out about this other woman, perhaps. The Empress is a beautiful woman, but she also can be someone who's very, very successful, a business owner. So this could be someone around you who is having regrets, or, you know, of course, this could be you having regrets, or this is maybe some sort of loss or heartache or pain associated with this. For other Sages, you know, the Empress represents you giving birth to something new. So for some of you, this is your energy, wanting to give birth to something new, wanting to take this risk, but the challenge is having to wait. So try to stay positive here. With the Five of Cups, you know, I think you're very doubtful. This is a very, very pessimistic energy. So you're very doubtful. So just try to stay positive, because you're going to be successful. You're going to be successful. This is now the 3rd victory card, Sag. You have the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and now the Six of Rods, which is victory, triumph. You feeling proud of yourself, feeling quite accomplished. So, I mean, this is really, really positive. I know some of you right now, when I'm filming this with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords, you know, maybe you're having to wait. For some of you, you could be experiencing some sort of pain or heartache, but everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out. I don't really see you dwelling in this energy for too long, because already coming up here in the near future, you're very, very focused on the future with the Two of Wands. And this could be new love coming in. Again, you should definitely tune into the Vimeo reading, where I focus only on love and relationships. But let me pull you an additional guidance card. Additional guidance for Sag for the last couple of weeks of May 2017, Sagittarius. So we have self-acceptance. Okay. Self-acceptance. So there could be something that you need to accept for some of you about yourself, something that you need to accept. And for some of you, you are trying to give birth to something new, and you're having to wait. So I know my Sages, they don't always like to wait. So for some of you, you know, maybe it's simply needing to be patient, stay focused, stay grounded, continue on working very hard, because you are manifesting, you are going to be successful. And then for some other Sages, acceptance in general could be very significant. There could be something going on with a woman. There could be something going on within a partnership that maybe you have to accept for some of you. Okay, Sag? But you do have some very, very positive energies to work with. Like I mentioned with this, you know, you're not going to stay in this energy. I see you already focused on the future. There is this relationship. For some of you, it could be moving away from one. Some of you, I definitely see you moving towards one. There even could be some Sages that, you know, you're getting out of a relationship and you're actually moving towards getting into a relationship with someone else. On the work front, things are looking really positive for you. Financially, I see you in a good place. And for some of you, there's going to be some financial news or an opportunity that is coming in for you right at the end of the month here. So I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you're interested in a private reading, Sag, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. And I do wish you a great rest of May. Take care.